Alright, welcome back everyone. It is LaughNgamez here. I am back, and it is time for another Starcraft 2 AlphaStar cast. Today is going to be a bit of a cheesy one, as a matter of fact. And it's not just a cheesy one, it is going to be a cheesy 3, maybe a cheesy 5. We shall see how these games are going to go. But yeah, this is basically just going to be a compendium of AlphaStar's matches, in which it's going to be facing cheese. It's going to be shorter matches. Or who knows, maybe AlphaStar will do the cheesing, but we don't see a lot of that. And so it's going to be AlphaStar playing PROTOSS against a bunch of cheesy different builds, cheesy different players. And it's just going to be good fun, because we have got a fair few of these shorter AlphaStar games to go over, so checking out these cheesy compendiums is a good way to do that, I feel. So we have got AlphaStar just going for a low ground expand. Nothing amiss there against Zerg. And then it's just going to be heading towards this Masters Zerg natural. Now, no early pool or anything yet from the Zerg, so that writes off the Zerg going for like a super early pool or anything like that. And then we have just AlphaStar coming in with this probe, going do-do-do-do-do. I'm going to try and mess up your mind a little bit, and then I'm going to bounce. Okay, so Nexus on the way for AlphaStar, then the Cybercore, all that good stuff. Nothing amiss there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before this video gets too far on in for doing multiple cheeses, let's say we're going to do 3 cheeses in this video, at least. Maybe it'll be more, we'll see. But for 3 cheeses, let's try and hit 3 likes on this video. That would be fantastic if we could do that. And of course, if you're new to the channel, you watch a lot of these AI videos, consider subscribing, as I cover a lot of different kinds of StarCraft here on the channel. And something that's fun to announce is that I'll be casting a 2v2 tournament, or a 2v2 tournament will be coming on the channel by the time this is already uploaded, so keep an eye out for that. Something a little bit different. Variety is the spice of life in StarCraft 2. Sometimes it's fun to watch AI, sometimes it's fun to watch like pro players, amateur players, cheesy players, macro players, AI players, 2v2 players, Archon players, free-for-all players. There's a lot of different StarCraft 2 you can watch and play. And so that's why I think it's important to cover pretty much all of it here on this channel. I don't do a lot of like amateur games on the channel at the minute. I may decide to do a few or something like that if you guys submit enough viewer replays or something. As I actually recently added a replay submission channel on the Discord, so that is a good way for those of you to submit replays if you want to submit any like crazy games you had or whatever. Now, we take a look here. The Masters player has actually snuck a Ling into AlphaStar's base. I guess that was just the one random Ling that ran on in. And so this Ling's just like, hey, how's it going, probe? I'm going to start killing you. And AlphaStar's actually going to not lose a probe yet. Oh, loses 1 probe, pulls the probe, actually recalls for that 1 Ling, but that wasn't actually for the 1 Ling. That was to get the Adepts out of there. So I guess that it was a bit of a double whammy. But we take a look here. A Warp Prism is on the way for AlphaStar, and oh, it's actually going to be a Dark Shrine, so it's going to be AlphaStar doing the cheesing. Oh, this is a new one. I mean, I don't think we've seen AlphaStar use a lot of DTs. We've seen like 1 or 2 games before, but it's not a super common thing. The AI has a bit of an odd idea of how cloaking works, I'd say, as it doesn't really understand it's either your opponent has detection or not. It'll kind of just like hang around for a bit, then run them out, and it really shows the machine learning there. But look at this. This is actually a full wall off here for AlphaStar. There's going to be 4 Adepts in this Prism unloading, and there's actually like no detection here for the Zerg player. Oh, this is going to be bad. Another Adept warping in. The Dark Shrine isn't quite yet done. We actually see a Spore Crawler on the way at the 3rd base for the Zerg, so that is important to defending this. But look at this, these 5 Adepts for AlphaStar are already in the main base. The drones are not running for the Masters player. You gotta hightail it, drones. There's already been a few killed off. I want to say like 4 or 5 drones dead already. 10! Oh my gosh, my math must be off, or those adepts just make quicker work than I thought, because that is 10 dead drones. More adepts heading towards the natural, and wow, the Zerg player just GG's. We don't even get to see the Dark Shrine that AlphaStar built get used. It just wins the game straight up. Here we are into the next match, and I know I said it would be AlphaStar cheesy games. I never really said which way the cheese would be going. So that last game, AlphaStar kind of cheesed out its opponent. I mean, it really didn't even need the DTs to win. But this match is actually going to be a PvP, and there's already a probe moving out for this PROTOSS player, but this is like such an early probe. There's no pylon down in his main base yet. I didn't really get a chance to introduce this match, but yeah, it's a PvP, because this probe's going to be moving. He's going to be building a pylon. He's going to be proxying, I'm guessing, some gateways, right? So this is going to be, like, I'm guessing proxy zealots, as the PROTOSS player just building up a ton of minerals. Sending out a second probe seems a little bit extreme. I'm not sure what the second probe would be for. But for now, this one probe is going to be throwing up proxy gateways in a PvP. Gotta love Starcraft 2. Never change Starcraft, as 3 gates get tossed on up by this PROTOSS. The extra probe is moving on in. I guess that's just to feign a scout in a sense. But in reality, it's going to be 3 gateways and a forge. Oh, is he going to do cannons behind this? Like, make 3 zealots, use the zealots to secure a cannon placement? Oh, this could be such a sick play from the PROTOSS. And right now, we'll find out what AlphaStar is thinking, because, yeah, this is going to be coming the Masters, or AlphaStar's way. The Masters player is going to be cheesing them out. Now, AlphaStar is going to be making 1 zealot and extra gateway, but 3 zealots are going to be on the way for the Masters player, as long as he just fires those up all at the same time. Where the zealots, 1 zealot, 2 zealot, 3 zealot, going to be going on up for this Masters player. Actually, just 2 zealots and a cannon, pardon me. And then I guess he's going to use the zealots to try and secure a position on the high ground, which will allow him to build cannons, which will allow him to accelerate this rush. This is such a cool play here from the PROTOSS player. I don't know if it's actually going to work or not, but all of a sudden we take a look. This zealot's going to backstab AlphaStar's. So this cannon is definitely going to get up. This cannon will cover the other cannon. This should allow the PROTOSS player to throw up another cannon on the high ground. And while the Masters player is rallying in zealots, AlphaStar has just been going towards stalkers very quickly. How much time can these zealots buy, though, in order for more cannons to get up? If these 2 cannons get up, it's going to be tough for the stalkers to win out, but all of a sudden we take a look. The PROTOSS player hasn't really fired up any more zealots because he's been investing in the cannons, so one of these cannons could potentially get cancelled here. No, not quite. AlphaStar didn't focus it down. It's just microing against these zealots here, but take a look. All of a sudden, one of these cannons is about to finish up. There's 2 more zealots on the way. This could be bad news here for AlphaStar. Look at this. The cannon does massive damage to the stalkers. Stalkers really have a tough time engaging cannons. AlphaStar did build up a shield battery, though, to heal the stalkers, which is very important. And this will allow the 1 cannon to get picked off. While 2 more zealots are coming on in, this could be good for the PROTOSS player, or the Masters player, pardon me. But I think, as a matter of fact, AlphaStar is just going to hold this straight up like a boss. Don't even try and cheese me. As it's doing a good job microing back the stalkers. One of them goes down. Another zealot comes on in. Is kind of preventing the stalkers from finishing off this cannon. But all the PROTOSS player is... all the Masters player, pardon me. I gotta stop doing that. Is doing is really just rallying in zealots endlessly while AlphaStar builds more stalkers. So it's just going to get worse and worse here for the Masters player. As, yeah, this rush, I think, is pretty much fallen flat on its face. AlphaStar has held this, I'd say. It just needs to finish off this 1 cannon. The Masters player did not actually get enough done here. And as a result, I think we're going to be looking at an AlphaStar victory. There we go. AlphaStar wins. I gotta work on that in my PvP. I think it's something I only do in my PvP. Refer to make that casting mistake. But anyway, that was a good game. Into the next one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna make you a deal right here. It's a best of 5, and AlphaStar's won the first 2 matches. So we'll make this a 3-game video if AlphaStar wins the next one. But if a human manages to pull this one out, then we're gonna go ahead and say, all right, it's we'll keep going until basically AlphaStar wins or the humans win. But judging by how this diamond player is going to be doing this cheese, I am not holding my breath. This is like a triple racks, but he just sent out all the SCVs at the same time. So this is already not looking good for humanity. I'm gonna straight up levy with you. That's because when you do a proxy racks like this, you send out 1 SCV, then you send out a second, so you optimize your mining time. This player just doesn't even care. However, look at this. AlphaStar has just spotted this proxy, just like that. The probe does actually get killed, though, by the 2 SCVs, so it worked out that he brought more. However, cat's out of the bag on this one. This one other SCV is going to have to defend versus this probe, which is probably going to continue to harass the workers. This player fires up yet another barracks. However, he's just going to try and drag the probe away. He's going to resume building the barracks. AlphaStar isn't really focusing down the probe, so these barracks are going to get up. Oh my gosh, if this works, AlphaStar will be fully tilted. AlphaStar is not doing the best job, though, focusing down these SCVs, so one of the racks gets up, the other SCV is now free. It can try and deal with the probe. And as a result, I think all 3 of these barracks are going to get on up. This player actually gets the SCV. He's going to resume, get that barracks up. The first Marine's on the way. I'm still pretty confident for AlphaStar here. I mean, take a look. A Cyber Core is about to finish up. There's already a Zealot out. AlphaStar fully knows about this cheese. So as we pull up that production tab, Marines are being made, yes, but there's going to be a shield battery. There's going to be stalkers on the way. The diamond player is going to try and get up a bunker, though, so this could potentially work out. One of the SCVs is probably going to get killed by that Zealot. The RNG does not play out in its favor. The other SCV is going to have to run, but no, it gets picked off. All of a sudden, we're looking at the Terran player with just 1 SCV remaining, 3 Marines to try and cover it. Looks like the Zealot's going to get FaceTime with the Marines. And oh, it's just abandoned ship here for the diamond player. And yeah, I think AlphaStar is just wrecking in these cheesy games. Don't try and cheese AlphaStar, ladies and gentlemen. As, yeah, the bunker gets canceled, more Marines are on the way, but the shield battery says, I don't give a darn. This stalker is going to take no damage. And this is, without a doubt in my mind, a hold here from AlphaStar. GG gets called. AlphaStar 3-0 humanity in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed AlphaStar's PROTOSS play here today, defending cheese, kind of cheesing in the first game, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you want to join the Discord, join the Discord. And of course, thanks to those of you that do support the channel via the memberships. There's various perks and things you can get on there, like badges and whatnot, and coaching or casting or whatever. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. This has been LaughNgamez. Thanks for watching.